Hey guys. First of all, hope you guys are doing well. I really miss you guys. Sucks having to teach remotely like this and do everything online, but you know, we've been doing it for so long. And as of today, there is exactly 1 month of school left, counting weekends. So if we don't count weekends, that's like 20 something days. So that's pretty cool, right? So, what I'm going to be doing is, for starters, I don't know what finals look like yet. We teachers haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know for your other classes if you have to take them, if they're doing projects. I don't know any of that. But what I'm doing here is for financial aid, you guys have a final project that you'd have to do. And it would count as your final exam grade. So what I'm going to be doing here is, instead of giving it to you as one giant thing and giving you guys time to work on it, what we're going to be doing for the last couple weeks of school is I'm going to be giving you guys time to work on each part of the final project piece by piece. I'm going to be recording these videos with examples of each part. They're not the exact same, so, and you guys will see that, examples of what to do for each part. That way, if you guys do end up we do have to give you guys some sort of final or whatever, guess what? You guys are doing it in piece by piece. So for the actual final project, you're just going to put all these different assignments together into one giant assignment, turn it in, boom, that's your final project. And if there isn't one, then these are just going to be grades for you guys to help bring up your grade. Okay? So on that note, let's get started. So I didn't put the scenario in here, and I'll put that in a separate material, different material with a video. But right here is part one. And let me just go back and explain what this final project is. So for financial literacy, your final project is you're given this scenario. And in this scenario, you're 22 years old, you just graduated college, you just got a job, all this fun stuff. So they give you your starting salary, they give you where you're going to be working, and you basically have to create a budget using your salary, and you have to buy a car, find an apartment, budget everything out, with utilities and still making time for fun and groceries, things like that. Basically, it's just what you would do if you became an adult. How are you going to make sure that you still have enough money at the end of the month? And each part is broken down, depending on the area of being an adult. So part one is gross income, taxes, and net income. Now, I know we did this, 40,000 years ago, but just a little refresher, gross income is how much money you make before taxes get taken out. Taxes, that's the money that's taken out. It goes towards, federal and state government, meaning the country government and the New Jersey government, and other little things. And then you have your net income, which is how much money you actually see. That's the money where if you got direct deposit, that's what's going into your bank account. If you're cashing a check and you don't have direct deposit, that's how much you're putting in your pocket. So that's what you get to spend. So for part one, remember the numbers here and the examples I'm using, these are just examples. What you're going to have to do is going to be totally different. So make sure you pay attention to that, okay? So using your $40,000 salary, that's how much money you make a year, calculate how much money would be taken out of your paycheck for the following taxes to find out your net take-home pay. Take-home, that's how much you're actually making. You will have to use your notes and/or the internet to find out the different tax rates per item. Use the chart below to record all your information. So realistically, some people might do that math. I do not, because I'm really not a math person. So I included this website down here, smartasset.com/taxes/paycheck calculator. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the link below and enter the information from the scenario into the boxes on the web page. Under pay frequency, select monthly. And you'll see where it says pay frequency, it says semi-monthly, meaning, it breaks it down for a paycheck in the middle of the month. We're doing monthly because we're gonna see how much you make total each month, okay? So we're gonna open this website up. So this is the website you should be on. If you are having problems with this, please, please, please leave me a comment, private comment, send me an email, find me on Google Hangouts. We'll do a Google Meet and we'll work on this together, okay? So, Federal Paycheck Calculator. So here we have all this information, work info, payment. So right here where it says type hourly or salary, salary is already checked off, so we're gonna leave that alone. So salary per year. So in our example, it's $40,000, okay? Location, Perth Amboy, New Jersey. If you want, you guys could leave that. I know for the scenario, it's in Edison, so yeah, you could leave it. If you want to live in a different town, you could put that town or zip code, whatever, as long as it's in the area. But I'm going to use my location right now, which is Old Bridge, New Jersey, okay? And right here where it says pay frequency, words are hard. Like I said, it says semi-monthly. We are going to switch it to monthly. There we go. Okay. So now we see here your estimated monthly take-home pay. So now we're going to go back to this chart. Now in this chart, you have to find out the federal income tax, FICA, Medicare, and New Jersey income tax. We have to find out the percentage and the amount taken out. That's all listed on the chart, so don't worry. We also have to find out net salary, how much you make a year, and monthly net salary, the net salary divided by 12. But here in this scenario, we found our monthly net salary. So we are going to copy and paste that. So we see that it's $2,692 a month, okay? But just to make it easy, we want to find our net salary. So let's work backwards a little bit. Monthly net salary divided by 12. We already have that. So to find our net salary, we are going to multiply this number by 12. So google.com, we're going to look up calculator. Why Google calculator never shows up, I have no idea. Anyway, calculator.com, standard calculator. So is 2,692. So 2,692 times 12. It's 12 months of the year. Oh, so right here, 32,304. All right. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste that right there. 32,304. There you go. That's how much our net salary is. That's how much out of the entire year we put in our pocket. So now we're going to go up a little bit, work a little backwards. Now we're going to find out our federal, FICA, Medicare, and New Jersey income tax. Let's close out of this. So if we look down here, we see where is your money going? Your gross paycheck. So these are all the taxes. So the first one we're going to click is taxes. Federal income tax. We see it's 9.12% and it's $304. That's how much is taken out each month. That's how much, yeah. So federal income tax, 9.12, and the percent's in the front. Amount taken out, was it $304? So if we go back here, we see where it says state income. All right, state. What state do we live in? We live in New Jersey. So on this chart here where it says New Jersey income tax, and on here where it says state income tax, same thing, guys, okay? So that could be confusing for some people, but where it says state income tax, that is your state. That is where you put here under your location, okay? So our state income is 1.89%, and it's $63. So we are going to put that down here, 1.89%, and it is $63. All right, so our last two categories are the FICA, Social Security, and the Medicare. So we're going to go back here, quick detail, so it doesn't get confusing. So right here, we says FICA and state insurance. Pretty easy, right? Social Security, it's FICA, same thing. So we see that it's 6.2% and $207. So we're going to enter that right here, 6.2%, and it's 700 or 70? 207. Wow, I was so off. 207. Medicare. We're going to look here. We see Medicare is 1.45% and $48. All right. So it's 1.45 and 48. And that's it. That's the chart. So the one thing you are going to need to remember when we go over reports in the future is this number right here, your monthly net salary. Okay. But once you do all this, use the website to help you out. That's it. You're done with part one. So now that we've completed that, we are going to move on to part two. Now, part two says calculating your student loan payment. In this scenario, you graduated college, you have some student loan, so you still have to pay off. It happens, just life right now. But let's read the scenario. You currently have $25,000 in student loans still outstanding. Your interest rate on those loans is 3%. You currently have an 8-year term on this loan. Calculate what your monthly payment will be as a part of creating your monthly budget. So we're going to go to this website. And I'm pretty sure we've used this website before, maybe not for student loans, for other sort of loan calculators. So this should be pretty familiar to you guys. So right here, you're going to enter the loan amount. That is $25,000, 25000. Interest rate is 3%. So interest rate is down here, 3%. You currently have an 8-year term on the loan. So loan term right here, 8 years or 96 months, 8 times 12, 96. So once all that information is in there, we're going to calculate. So we have right here your total monthly payments, $293.24. So you could copy and paste that right here. Although for me, that is way too large. So I'm going to bring it down to 12. That's not even. Whatever. We're just going to there for the example. So dollar amount. And that is all you do for part one and part two. Same thing for part two. The numbers and the work you have to do are going to be very different. So make sure you pay attention to that before you go ahead and do the work. Now, when you guys do each of these parts, I am going to be checking. I'm going to be giving you guys feedback because sorry, that's my cat jumping on my lap. Because if one number, is off a little bit, it could really mess up the overall project, okay? So if I give you feedback because something's wrong, don't worry about it. That's why we're doing it right now before you actually turn in the whole final project for the final exam grade, okay? Still any part of this confuses you, please, please, please reach out to me, Google Classroom, Google Hangouts, email. I know this could be tough, but you guys don't have to struggle through this alone, okay? And on that note, that is part one and part two. All right, good luck, guys, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.